And greetings and salutations from the beautiful city of Augusta, Georgia, where for the first time since World War II, we're not having our little golf tournament. But the azaleas did bloom, and so, everything's cool. Now, these videos that I'm putting out, they're about gardening, making it easy and cheap for you to do, so that you got plenty of produce. When you want it, just walk out the back door and grab what you want, make a salad. But several years ago, I did make some videos called The Angry American, and we're going to bring those back a little bit because, folks, to be honest, when this coronavirus mess is over, we're going to have a conversation about our government, how it's run, and we're going to have to make some changes. We need to have a dialogue. We the people are sitting back waiting on a damn stimulus check while our government officials are showing off their $1 million homes with their freezers filled with ice cream. That ain't cool. We're just going to have a conversation. And yes, I am just a redneck from Augusta, Georgia, but I did pay $60,000 to get a degree in political science and constitutional law. So no, I don't talk real good, but I do know my shit. But these videos, this is about gardening, so we're going to stay out of the political stuff, except just to say one thing, and that is, please, if you are the praying sort, pray for our president. And I would say the exact same thing if our president were Hillary, that woman. I'd say the exact same thing. They're having to make some hard decisions right now, so pray for the president and his staff. So let's get to gardening. First of all, I did have somebody who watches these videos tell me that he was making his boxes, his plant boxes, out of used timber, pallets, and that sort of thing. I do the exact same thing. If you're driving down the road and you see somebody is throwing out a bunch of pieces of lumber, pick it up, throw it in the back of your car. You can always reuse it. All right, let's go to the main garden. Now, we already talked about your soil, getting it ready, tilling it up. Now, I try to be super organic with the way that I plant things, but a little bit of fertilizer when you're putting everything together, getting the soil ready. 10, 10, 10. You buy one bag of it, it'll last you for years. And just use it sparingly. Don't have to put a whole lot out there, but it will help your plants. Come here and watch. I did my first video yesterday, and the squash overnight doubled in size. That's because plants grow at night. You tend them during the day, and they grow at night. All right, we've talked about soil. We've also talked about you want to know where the sun is to where you plant your plants that need to have full sun. You know where to plant them. Today we're going to talk about plant placement. That's just as important. Now, you got 4 different kinds of plants. You got stalk plants, things like corn, okra, tomatoes. Then you have vine plants. Those stay low to the ground and they sprawl all over the place. You got your bush plants, which are peas. Those are really easy to maintain. It's the sprawlers that really, trust me, years ago, I planted pumpkins next to my tomatoes, and that was a big damn mistake. So plant placement is very important. And the 4th one is herbs. We'll get to that in a second. Now, first of all, let's talk about stalks. I put the corn way back in the back here because it goes straight up and they like to be together. Then in front of it, I've got my squash. Back over here at this retaining wall, I've got cantaloupe and watermelon. And trust me, by mid-June, those plants are going to be sprawling all over this retaining wall with watermelons growing right off the wall. So you want to put your sprawling plants to where they can overflow. Now, you notice that I put my tomatoes pretty much all together here. And I don't have any of those big wire things because when they grow up, I'm going to take a stake, a bunch of stakes, a little bit of baling wire or twine, and it'll keep them all together. Now with herbs, you don't need any more than just one or two of each. And so I just put them in planters. And the very last thing that I want to point out is I've got flowers. Flowers here, flowers there. Those are marigolds. I have them out there for two reasons. Number one, they fend off the smell. The bugs don't like them, the bad bugs, the one that eats your plants. And so it fends those off, but it also attracts bees. You want bees. So if you also notice over here, honeysuckle is growing all up in there, and I'm leaving it. I also leave dandelions because those attract bees as well. You want them. I hope that this helps. Please do me a favor, if you like these videos, hit subscribe on my YouTube channel and like it and share it and put it on the Twitter, the Zip Zap, TikTok, whatever those things are. And y'all be safe.